all the guys and goddesses of Planet Kai. Peace to all the energy and gratitude on this beautiful Thursday, on this beautiful rising. Man, grand rising to Most High Divine Mother and Father, grand rising to the ancestors, grand rising to Mother Nature, the plants, the animals, the trees. Just thank you, man. Thank you for life. Just thank you for rising. That's enough to be thankful for right there, family, chosen family. Just knowing that we can rise. No matter what situations we go through, no matter what we experience on this journey, just being able to have life, just being able to get up and rise and be here another day to raise the frequencies and to help, just uplift other chosen ones, and to help our people remember and to come back here and walk in our divine missions, our divine paths. That's everything, family. That's a blessing right there, just having life in itself. But as y'all see on the title, family, don't let your current circumstances or situations or what you're facing determine your destination. Now, I notice a lot of people try to look at things from a physical level. If a person haven't done the work to heal themselves and raise their frequency, right, they would look at things from a more physical level as far as determining a person's, like, basically looking at their circumstances determine if, like, if they should, like, listen to them or believe them, or go down this journey based off what a person's living conditions look like. Or basically a person would try to downplay us as chosen ones, or look down upon us because of our circumstances, our conditions, or what they see in the physical, based off whatever situation it is that the chosen one or whatever you may be facing at the time, family. So the thing is, when you really raise your frequency and you escape the matrix, external things no longer have control over you, or external things no longer make you feel like how they used to. Basically, what I'm trying to say is, external, when you're in a low vibrational state, you feel like you have to have money to feel good. You feel like you have to have cars, you have to have houses, you have to have so many women, you have to have so much material things to basically fill in that void of all your wounds, traumas, and pains, and things that you need to sit with yourself and face and clear off yourself and release. So the material things, it's okay to have those things. I'm not knocking nobody who want to have better in life or who want things in life, because who don't want to have a nice car, who don't want to have a nice house, who don't want to have money in their pocket, right? But when you raise your frequency and vibration, you start to realize that these things are outside of yourself and they're external. So that means that these things don't define you, and these things don't give you inner peace. These things don't uplift your frequency. These are things that are helpful for you, as far as beneficial for you in this matrix, as far as surviving, as far as having an income to take care of yourself, or as far as having a home to lay your head in, or clothes to put on your back, or a car to drive to get from one area to another. But at the end of the day, these things shouldn't define your character. At the end of the day, these things shouldn't make you who you are. You should hold your head high no matter what condition you're going through. You should be happy no matter if you have a car or not. You should be happy whether you have a home or not, because at the end of the day, as a chosen one, as a divine being, you came back here with a very powerful mission that the divine mother and father allowed you to walk back into this life and blessed you to have, to come back here to help others and do something way much more bigger than just living check to check and chasing after material things. Like I said, it's nothing wrong with having material things. It's nothing wrong with having those things. It's just, don't worship these things, or don't put these things on a high pedestal over yourself, because the car don't make you, you make the car. The house don't make you, you make the house. The money don't make you, you make the money. You don't chase, you attract. So as a chosen one, that's the whole point of the matrix, was to throw us out of alignment, throw us off balance with who we are, and have us looking for everything outside of ourselves, and putting us around so many pawns and people that value material things and worship and look at material things as if it's God. But those things still don't make these same people happy. And you could tell by looking at these people, they're never happy. They got a car, still never happy, jealous, envious of other people. Got a home, but judging people out on the streets, homeless people, like just anybody. You know, I'm not trying to put that over people. I'm just saying like people that's out here that's misfortunate. These same people who have things will judge these people, talk down about these people, want to see these people go through the worst. And it's like those things just like accessories, just things to make me look even better. Those things don't define who I am or make me. Having those material things is, like I said, it's just a plus. It's just an accessory. Just it's just something to make me look even better. You know, but those things don't define you and make you. Cars, clothes, money, these things we can't take with us when we transition from this realm. And going down this journey is about you connecting to your most authentic spiritual self, and not your physical self. Yeah, it's all about bettering your physical self and your spiritual self together, but it's mainly about bettering yourself spiritually and releasing things that no longer align with you. And that's even releasing things that's a part of this matrix that you was programmed to believe that if you don't have these things, body. And anciently, that's not how we looked at things. As being the aboriginals and indigenous of this land, our people built everything. So we didn't never have a system set up looking at things that way. If I don't have this or that, I'm nothing or nobody. No, we as gods, we are. We've always held our heads high. We always walk with compassion. We always walk with courage. We always walk with confidence. We always walk with our heads high as chaos, as sovereign beings, as divine beings. You never let material things and things outside of yourself define who you are or make you feel less of who you are, because that's what the matrix programmed us to believe. And the matrix told us that if we don't have this or that, we nobody, right? So that's how they want people thinking anyway. But just know that everything shifts in divine time. And when you walk in your divine purpose, family, things are gonna get better for you. Things are gonna work out for you. But it's gonna look shaky at first once you start breaking those chains and curses off of you, because just think of, like I said, the programming that was placed on you for years and generations, and that was placed on your lineage. So it's a lot of curses and things that you had to take on and break off your lineage, that your ancestors are, you know, your loved ones that passed on made mistakes in the past and didn't know no better about. But in this lifetime, they chose you to come back to break those curses and to free them, and to basically, you know, be the one of your bloodline, right? Your ancestors chose you for that. So the material things comes within divine time, and they don't give you those things off bat, because they're preparing you for so much, and you're being tested to see how powerful you are, you know, and see how resilient you are before they give you certain things, or to see how loyal you're gonna be on this journey to fulfilling your purpose before they just give you the reward. It's like you gotta work for everything you want in this life, right? It's not just gonna be handed to you. So you still have to do the work. And that comes with going through trial, going through error, going through tests, going through things, but it's all meant to build you. It's never meant, you're never gonna stay down forever. It's like, I don't know why people get that perspective of looking at a person when they're going through. The tides always turn. You could be on top now and lose it all tomorrow. The tides always turn. You don't know what the fuck gonna happen.